We are at the 2013 Farmer Fly-In here, hosted by the National Sustainable Agriculture Coalition.
To talk with our congressional representatives and senators about what is important to small farmers.
And bring the word from the farmers across the state here to DC about what policies will support and encourage their type of farming.
Virginia Association for Biological Farming, of course, has always been all about helping organic and sustainable ecological farmers.
And it's an incredibly important part of the legislative process is this advocacy work and to make sure that the legislation reflects the wants and needs of people in local communities.
And there was tremendous potential created in recent years because of these small but innovative programs in the 2008 Farm Bill. And we want to tell Congress we must get those programs reinstated. It's for our food system, it's for our children, it's for our environment, it's for our society.
Well, this morning we met with Nick Barbash, who is the legislative aide for agriculture for our new senator, Tim Kaine. And the legislative aide was not very informed about what was going on, but they're new. But he was interested, and I have a lot of hope.
One of my favorite was definitely meeting with Debbie Stabenow. She's the senator at the head of the Senate Agricultural Committee, and we got to meet with her in person. That was really special because she was hearing directly from us the stories of how some of these programs are helping small farmers.
What surprised me, to be honest, was how well the congressional aides knew about various details, like are they going to know about a certain insect that's causing damage in Virginia farms? And they were really well educated.
One of the people we got to meet with was Goodlatt's aide, who's actually on the agricultural committee. And in the past, Goodlatt has voted more for big agriculture. And so it was exciting this year. He was suggesting different ways of funding small farmers and some of the programs we were talking about.
Well, one of the meetings that we went to is with Caitlin Runyon. She's the congressional aide for Senator Mark Warner. And she was very knowledgeable about the programs that we're dealing with and encouraged us.
She was not only supportive, but really enthusiastic about the local food system work. She was like gung-ho. She was like making it a project. And she said, if there are any legislative barriers to this, let me know. I think that this is an ace in the hole for us.
I'm delighted that we've had 6 folks from Virginia farms here today to be able to speak up. I think the office staffers have gotten to hear from each of us.
I feel like we were listened to and that we got a lot to say. Mark gave his presentation very aptly, and Eleanor offered comments and experiences with the programs, and I think we lay out a really good case for the Farm Bill and for the sustainable agriculture pieces of it.
We're real, and our jobs are affecting Americans. We're providing food, and I think it's good to have a reminder of the people that these bills will affect.
And the folks here in DC, our representatives, they don't remember it, I don't think, as well, unless we make the time to come here and tell exactly what's happening on the farm.
We've got champions inside the Capitol. This is what we're looking for.
It was a really refreshing day because, you know, we hear all the time about the evils of lobbying and special interest groups and how they're so destructive and damaging to our democratic process. And I think that there's another side to it. There's a side of a group of people with similar interests trying to hold their elected officials accountable. And you can call that lobbying, you can call that advocacy, you can call that whatever you want, but I think it's a really refreshing and fun experience, and hopefully it can lead to some good progress.